Hey, morning guys. There's the main man, look. We're off back on the bank today, everybody. Thank God.
Morning. I'm off fishing. I'm taking my new boat.
He's taking his new boat, everybody. Oh, and I just noticed something, right? He's only got a boat bag that matches his boots. What do you think of that then, main man?
I like it.
You like it, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we will
See you on the bank.
see you all when we get down there.
We certainly will.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
Hey, down here with Hurricane from Comedy Carpers, everyone.
Hey.
Good to meet him.
Show me the dance.
Go on, Cole, give the Leonard dance. Hey.
Good boy.
Guys, you know where we are. We're back on the bank. And look, the main man is sat here. We're not quite sure. He's fishing one rod at the minute, but he's got his new toy waiting to go out. Hey, you go. Hey, the thought of getting that new boat out there, everyone. Thought of getting that new boat out. But as you just see, everybody, we just met Hurricane from the Comedy Carpers. Absolute cracking chap he is. We're going to organise a little social with him up here. We're going to book the whole lake out and we're going to organise a little social. But anyway, me and the main man, we're in peg 1 again because it was only peg 1 and peg 6 available, and peg 6 was a little bit awkward for both of us. So Baldy's over there in peg 6. But yeah, we're in peg 1 again, everybody. I'm going to get us set up so that we're fishing all rods. We're going to go maggots and corn today is what we're going to go. That's actually a PVA bag the main man's got out there. And I'm going to get the other rods set up. He wants one on maggots, and I'm going to go one on maggots. And I've got this new little caster rig. Well, it's a new maggot corn rig or something. Corn clip. Corn maggot clip it's called. And what I'll do is I will get it out in a minute and I'll show you it, everybody. But I'm going to try some casters on that myself. Because now we've got the boat. Now we've got the boat, we can get some casters out without it being a bloody nightmare in the mesh. Hey. Boatman boat ready to go. Couple of tins of corn. Maggots are over there in the bag. Let's get this on, shall we, son? Let's get set up and catch some fish.
Yeah.
We'll catch up with you all soon, everyone.
I'll catch up with you all soon.
Hey.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels. So yeah, guys, just before we get the rods out, struggling to get hold of any red maggots, believe it or not, again. All I managed to get was I got a pint of pinky, pint of casters, and probably about 3/4 of a pint of red and white mixed. And what I should do is I should just pick the red ones out of that for our hook baits and use the pinkies and the casters as a feed over the top. So yeah, that's what we've got today. And we have got a couple of tins of the old corn down there. We're going to introduce some corn today, aren't we, son?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get some corn out as well. Me and my boy, now, especially now we've got a boat as well, because it means I haven't got to mess about salting it and all that to get it in the PVA bag. So. And this is definitely not a lake for spodding. I've worked that one out. I'm doing about the first 3 times of spodding on it. So yeah, spodding, everybody. If you come to Kingfisher, unless you're here for a couple of days and you're going to build up your spot, I wouldn't bother. It does spook the fish off here, trust me. So now we've got the boat. We're going to get some corn out and we're going to get some casters out with it, aren't we, son?
Yeah.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
Anyway, let's get these rods set up. Come on, everybody. Right guys, that's the main man's rod. PVA bag is out. My 2 rods are out. We're now going to be the first time using main man's
boat.
His new boat. So yeah, again, massive shout out to the boatman team, especially Anne. And again, I'll put a little link for her TikTok page at the bottom of the screen now. A massive thank you to them because they basically gave the main man this boat. So we're going to put it to the test now and see how we get on. Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
One thing I did forget to show you all was a new reel we got from the Big One show. Got the new NGT, what is it? XT8000. Also get caught in a tree. Not a bad little reel at all, to be fair, for the money we paid for. I think it was only about 35 quid, I think. So we'll give it a little test today, see how we get on, and if it's any good, I might even treat myself to a couple. But anyway, we're now going to try and work out this boat, everybody. So this might be fun. You have to bear with us here. Right, so here goes nothing, guys. Like I said, please be patient with us. This is the main man's first time using this boat, and it's also my first time as well, so I'm not really 100% sure myself how this is going to go. Obviously, we have used boats before, but not one of these ones. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, not a great start. Ended up going left instead of straight, so just bear with us. Just trying to work things out. Right then. New boat, everybody, out she goes. Here comes everybody. Go on, main man, you got this. What about that, everybody? Our first time using a new boat. Oh, we're going over a bit. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute.
Done it.
Hey everybody, there you go. First time on the new boat. Oh, let's get it back.
Boom!
Boom! Me and the main man. First time with the new boat. It didn't go particularly great, but we got there. So guys. So that is all 4 rods set. I have got a 3 rod license, so I might stick out a cheeky 3rd rod. I don't know yet. I might stick one just down in front of that aerator down there where I had that big 23 pounder out before. But we shall see. Yes, guys. So we're going to say hello to everybody now. Do hope you're all well. We're back down on Kingfisher at the mighty Hordle complex. Continuing with our winter campaign, where I'm after the big albino grassy, Alvino, and Kyle's after
Narchi.
Narchi, the big gold one, although I have been told that Peg 2 last night did catch a big gold one. I'm hoping it wasn't Narchi, or I think that might be the main man's winter campaign over, because that would be Narchi has been out twice this winter. But yeah, as you all just saw, everybody, that was our first go with the new boat. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, I think. We're not very used to things like that. But it was good fun all the same, putting it out. I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to have it there. And again, a massive thank you to Boatman.
Massive thank you to Boatman.
Good boy, Kyle. Good boy. They hooked you right up, didn't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn. As you can probably see, everything's just a big mess behind me. I've now got the rods out. I'm gonna get tidied up. I'm going to chill out with the main man for half an hour, and we'll catch up with you all soon, hopefully with big fish in the net. Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
So guys, just thought I'd show you where the main man is fishing. Well, I thought I'd show you where we're both fishing. So his PVA bag is about a rod length off the usual 3rd island over there. Good spot that is if anyone ever fishes this peg. And in the summer, that little dead platform just there, if you just chuck your lead over onto the grass, and put your rig in and just drop your rig in down there, there's a good little gravel patch down there as well. But that is more of a summer peg. And yeah, anyway, it's boat one. Hey, the boat one. You all right, boy?
Yeah.
the boat one. That is, so you can see the monk. It's about 10 wraps out. In actual fact, it's out in line with. So if you come a line, if you drew a line out from the third bush, and in front of the monk, it's just there. I know that they do like to patrol that area. And mine, everybody, my rod's up here. I have got 3 out today. I thought I have got a 3 rod licence, and I think we can just about get away with squeezing another rod in here. I generally only use my 3 rods when I'm not with the main man, because obviously spaced in the so I don't want to put too many lines in the water. But anyway, exactly the same as last time, everybody. We fished this peg. The last time you saw us fish this lake, actually. They're both 10 wraps out. One in line with the platform, and one in line with this tree here. The taller one. You can see the longer trunks. It's in line with that. And the third one out here, and they are both on the ever faithful Thornton rig. Big old bunch of red maggots, that's right, main man. And then down here, my third rod is just a little PVA bag. In actual fact, you can see some bubbles coming up just there. It is about there. So whether that's the gases in the silt again or not, I don't know, but that's where I caught that 23 pounder from. So whenever I get a chance, I do like to stick a rod down there. So yeah, that's where we're fishing, everybody. We've only been fishing about, probably had all the rods in the water about an hour or so now. Just been chilling out over here with the main man. So yeah, guys, there's the main man. And we're now just going to chill out. I'm going to put my big fat bomb on that seat for an hour now. We're going to hopefully get a screamer in a minute. Look, there's a lot of bubbles coming out over there again, but I'm pretty sure that's just the gases. You know those bubbles I kept showing you that day we fished Peg 2? There's a lot of bubbles over there. But yeah. So me and the main man here. I'll hopefully catch up with you all.
Very, very soon.
Very, very soon. With a fish in. Where's the cradle? There you go, Noddy. It's over there. I need to move the cradle over. I did get the net set straight up today though, everybody. Oh, I've got a new net actually. I've got a new net. I'm going to get my new net set up and I'll show you all that. Catch up with you all soon, everyone.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels and up the It's About UK.
Up there, It's About UK.
Hey. So yeah, there you go, guys. There's that new net that I got. It's NGT again. It's a big 42-inch flotation net, and I think I paid a tenner for that at the Big One show. I know it's NGT again, and you know, people can think what they want about NGT, but apart from their terminal tackle, I've never had one bit of NGT kit let me down. So yeah, tenner, ladies and gents, at the Big One show, absolute bargain, monster of a net. There's Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings. Well done, mate, man. You enjoy that, yeah?
Yeah.
Well done, boy.
Thank you.
You will have to excuse us as well with this boat. We're pretty new to these boats. That's why we look like a couple of noddies driving it. I do apologise. But I'm just going to cast a 6-foot rod out with a PVA bag on it. I'm not going to mess about with a boat for a PVA bag. I don't want to get into just using boats. But yeah, for the main man, absolutely perfect. Spot on.
Thank you, boatman and the boatman team.
Right, so guys, as you just saw, main man's rods are now in a much better position, and I'm hoping the camera picked up that fish boshing it over. It was kind of so Carl's fishing the third bush, the fish boshed around here. So I'm hoping that they are, because obviously I don't know if any of you know this lake, but there's obviously that whole left bank there is a big dam wall. So it's obviously built up of a load of like rocks and stuff. And the fish do like to hold up against it, but you do need to come at least a rod length. Well, probably more. To be on the safe side, I'd say probably a rod and a half off of the edge of that any of that left hand bank over there, just because obviously the rocks and stuff could cause you a bit of a nightmare, or you'll obviously be presented on top of rocks and stuff otherwise. So yeah, just to get a decent presentation is to come about a rod length and a half, maybe 2 rod lengths off the end of it over there. But yeah, the third bush where Kyle's fishing, always a good spot. And yeah, as you saw, his PVA bag is out there in the middle as well. So it's obviously the waiting game again, everybody. We'll catch up with you all soon. Take you around to see the main man. There he is, guys.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels. Yeah, so obviously we're now into March now, and obviously me and the main man have been doing that winter campaign for who we been after, boy?
I'm after Nachi.
And I'm after Alvino. And we're obviously into March now, so we're kind of, winter's gone. But me and the main man have been talking, and we're gonna carry this campaign on throughout the whole year until basically I catch Alvino and Kyle catches Nachi. I mean, it sounds like it could go on for forever, to be honest. But I'm sure, I mean, the amount we fish here, and we tend to do well here. So hopefully everybody, we should be able to at least nail one of them. But what we have decided to do is we decided to add another fish each to our target fish. So the main man here has decided to add CJ, Casper Jr., the big ghosty.
Casper Jr., the big ghosty.
Casper Jr., the big ghosty. That's right, my boy. So Kyle has now got 2 target fish in here, which is Nachi and Casper Jr., which obviously increases the odds a lot. And what I've gone for is my personal best is only £26 3 ounces. So I know there's probably, I reckon there's at least 7 or 8 fish in here that are above that. That's my rod down there. So yeah, what I've done is I've now made my targets a personal best from this lake or Alvino. So I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go and fish another lake. I'm going to catch my personal, and I'm going to catch my PB in there when I've got my heart set on it being out of this lake, because of obviously the whole history with me and this lake, and how long I've fished it and stuff. And obviously now that Alvin owns it, I've been kind of been on the, not on the journey with him, but I've kind of been a part of the journey with him, and I've kind of followed him all the way through it, obviously, because he's obviously my friend. So it's basically the new winter campaign is now I'm after a PB on here or Alvino, and Kyle is, I mean, he's got a very good chance for a PB because his personal best is only £22 14 ounce. So hopefully even the main man will get his personal best on here very, very soon. But like I said, he's now after CJ, the big ghosty, and Nachi, the big old gold one in here, who's a lovely, lovely fish. So yeah, so hopefully guys, we'll be able to bring this campaign to an end soon and start another one. But until such times, we're going to keep this campaign going because we didn't manage to get out. I mean, we lost probably 4 or 5 weeks of fishing through me not being well, through Mrs. Fishing on Wheels having that bleed on the brain and stuff. So we're just going to carry this campaign on, innit, my boy?
Yeah.
And hopefully soon the main man Rod's going to go ripping off and he will bring you
Some action.
some action from the main man. But come on, Fishing on Wheels.
Fish on wheels.
Yes, so hiya guys. I just wanted to show you. I mentioned that little corn maggot clip. It's called. It's made by Pole Position. So I've just tested it in water, and it's definitely a wafter. You don't need to put any split shot or nothing on it. I have tied a rig up with it. So basically, it's just a little piece of corn. But what it's got in it, look, is in the bottom here. So you pull that out and you spin it around. And the way the camera's picking that up, you see that little hook on it? You see that little hook on it? Well, it's not a hook, it's like a little spike, I suppose. And you can feed, just then you just feed say what? I think you probably get 10, 12 maggots. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some casters on there in a minute. I reckon I'm going to probably get about 8 casters on there. And then all you do is you put them on and you spin it back around and then you just push it back into the artificial piece of corn, and then obviously all your maggots will be set up there. So yeah, this is the sample one that they gave us, and I am 100% going to be going online in a minute and ordering myself a pack. I think it's like £6.50 for 5 of them. But if you're looking for an easy way to present maggots or casters or anything like that, there you go, there it is. What a cracking idea that is from Pole Position. Not sponsored or anything like that, just thought I'd show it because I think could help a few of you out. What a cracking little idea that is. And that's just our usual 6-inch onto a hair rig, size 4. That's one of the Pole Position hooks, actually, one of the new Pole Position hooks. Snagger or something it's called, I can't remember what it's called.
Snagger.
But yeah, it's a little 6-inch hook length hair rig with that on the end of it. And in a minute, well, I'm going to wait till about 12:30, 1 o'clock. I think the time is about 12 o'clock now. I'm going to give it another hour or so, and then I'll freshen up our rods, and I'm going to put that on one of mine with the rest of the bag of casters and a little bit of corn over it, and to see if that'll bring us a bite or not. So yeah, Fishing on Wheels, everyone.
Fish on wheels.
Main man sat just there, everyone. Sorry, he wasn't in the camera. It was a bit awkward to get him in. I've only bought my old chair, and it's a little bit low to the ground because one of the legs don't come out on it. It's battered. So yeah, I've just bought that today because obviously I didn't want to get my moon chair all muddy. So it's a bit awkward to get me and the main man both sat down in the same shop. But yeah, there he is, everyone.
Fish on wheels.
Fishing on Wheels. Still staying positive, ain't we, boy? Oh my God, there he is with his controller, look. There's his controller. he ain't gonna put that down now for about 2 weeks. I can assure you that. He'll be sleeping with that around his neck tonight. Right, so guys, we're stopping for lunch. I think it's about 1:45, 12:45, something like that, I don't know. But yeah, the main man wanted to show you all what he's got. Look at that, everybody. Sausage, bacon and egg triple. Go on, my boy, you going to eat all that?
Yes, I will.
Oh, he's a lad, isn't he? And we got a chocolate bar to share. But I'm boring, don't like mayo. Didn't have no ham ones in this morning either, so I've had to have just plain cheese and a packet of hula hoops. The main man's got a sausage roll in the van.
Sausage.
For afters if he wants it. Alright, boy?
Yeah.
See, everyone was stopping for lunch. Still no fishes yet, obviously. Otherwise we'd have shown you. But we're gonna, like me and the main man have just discussed, and you know, I let him use his brain all the time. So he's now asked me to, after lunch, the maggot rig that I chucked out to where the showing fish are, he wants me to bring that back in, put it, and then he wants to get his boat back out with the rest of the corn, well, the open can we got down there, which is most of the can, to be honest. The rest of the pinkies and the casters. He wants to try that rig there, the new rig we got. Excuse the monster drink, but he wants to try the new rig there we got. That rig I showed you earlier. And he wants to go off the third bush again, which is the 1, 2, third bush you can see. So everybody, that's going to be the plan of action after lunch. Catch up with you all soon.
Catch up with you soon. Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels. Yeah, so there you go, look guys. What is that? That's 7 casters on there. That's 7 casters on there, underneath that little rig I showed you from pole position. So and the main man said that's what he wants to do, so I'm going to put the rest of the casters. Just going to go casters and corn in the boat, and we're going to stick it out on the third bush for him. So we're just going to go casters and corn in the boat with this rig. Straight up, we're going to leave it out there, and then we're going to put a PVA bag out where we chuck the single hook bait to earlier on, the single hook bait of maggots. So yeah, this is what the main man wants to go for. So give it a go and let's see what happens. Yeah, you know, like I said before, everybody, I do try to make him use his own brain as much as possible, and that's what he's asked me to do. I'm not overly convinced it's really the way to go. I think he should stick to the maggots, but it's what he wants to do, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, fishing on wheels, everyone.
Fishing on wheels.
This will be last ditch effort now with the rods. I'll basically be chucking it. I'll be leaving mine. Won't be touching my rods. I should be chucking out the main man's now, and then that'll be it. That'll be it on the casting for the day. We're only here for the day, so lunch is over. I thoroughly enjoyed mine. Did you enjoy yours, main man?
Yeah, I did.
Good lad. So yeah, we're going to get the rods back out, and we'll catch up with you all in a bit.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels. Yeah, there you go, guys. Just casters and corn in the boat. Like I said, all this boat stuff is new to me, so I'm sorry if I do look like a noddy trying to put the thing out, but I will get used to it, obviously. Yeah, I'm just going to chuck that out now for the main man, and hopefully I get him a bite. Like I said, we're going to chuck it off the corner, off the end of that third bush again, and we're going to leave it there till we go, and we will get my fresh PVA bag out over where the fish were showing. So yeah, excuse me getting this boat out, and excuse me that it's not the main man that this one, but I need to get used to this boat before I can start helping him with it, really. So here we go. Here goes nothing. So guys, I did actually just record myself putting that boat out, and I did show you how poor I was at it, but the camera was right in front of the main man here, and I said, was I recording that? And he said, no, you weren't recording it. So why did he not tell me? As I see that, everybody in the water just there. So anyway, I did say on there, if anybody's got any tips and that on how to use a boat properly, because like I said, I need to get myself used to it before I can really teach the main man how to use it. So if anybody has got any tips for just you know, that they think might be helpful for me with this boat, then please get in the comments and let me know, because it is all new to me, and obviously I want it to be able to help the main man. The more he can do for himself, obviously the more independent he is, the better, isn't it, really? So yeah, main man there, thanks for not telling me I was recording.
Sorry, I was a donut.
I'll let you off this once. So anyway, guys, his rod, it is out. It's right on the edge of this third bush. Well, I won't say right on the edge, but about a rod length in. And it's just that casters and corn that I showed you on that new ProLogic corn maggot clip. So yeah, and my rods are obviously going to be left where they are. They're both usual spots, apart from I moved the PVA bag and that's gone. And I was going to show you the spot, wasn't I, actually? I'll quickly show you that now, just in case it is the one that rips off and anybody is coming down here to fish. So I was stood in the same spot I always stand, which is in the middle of the second platform. 10 wraps out, aiming at peg 6. 10 wraps out, aiming at the tallest of the trees here, this one here. And then the other one is 10 wraps out, aiming at, I don't know if you can, you can pick it up. You see the dead peg? Just to the left of it, there's a little tiny brown tree. I don't know where you can see that. That little like sticking up branch thing, that's what I was aiming at, and that is exactly the same 10 wraps out. So yeah, hopefully one of these babies are ripped off. Well, I prefer it if one of the main man down there's rod's ripped off. See, I'm just going to chill out now for an hour with the main man. We're going to chill out. Here's my seat. Sat next to the main man. I can't really put him on that platform because it's a little bit slippery still. So that's why he sat there. Rods are either side of it. If one goes off, obviously I should grab it, and he should be taken straight over. In actual fact, everybody, right, if one of these rods down here goes off, I might even try and get him down to that, because the poor little bugger, the last 3 fish he's had on this lake, which are all like nice fish for him to bring in, he's all had overnight, which obviously everybody understands about his disabilities and that, and the fact that he can't get out of bed at night to play them. So his last 3 fish, I've played in for him, so I think it's only fair if I get one during the day that he plays that one in, as long as I can get him down there in time in his chair, obviously, that's the thing. But yeah, we shall see how it goes. But yeah, come on Fishing on Wheels, come on the carp. So yeah, everybody, hopefully everyone, we'll see you soon with a nice fish. Just in that cradle just down there. Come on Fishing on Wheels.
Fishing on Wheels.
Fishing on Wheels. And see how it goes. There's a maggot rig we just took off. Again, it's a simple hair rig. That's what the main man was fishing with before. And I'm going to keep it on the side. I'm going to keep it on my little table here, just in case. An absolute mess that is. The amount of maize all over them maggots today was unbelievable. It's gone everywhere. So yes, everyone, catch up with you all soon. Oh my God, look at that bowl patch. Look at that bowl patch. Hey, there he is, guys. There's the main man, a Fishing on Wheels, the one we all come to see. Oh my God, I knew it. I knew it. I knew we was gonna get the Leonard dance.
Whoop,
Whoop whoop.
Fishing on Wheels.
Fishing on Wheels.
Blub, blub,
Blub, blub, blub,
blub, blub, blub,
blub.
blub, blub.
Yeah, again, I just want to take this opportunity to give a massive shout out to the whole boatman team, but in particular, Anne, and you know who you are, darling. She's an absolute little legend. She's been following us for a while and supporting us as well, and I'm pretty sure she had a part in the main man getting hooked up with this lovely boat here, isn't it, Kyle?
Yeah. Thank you ever so much, Anne and the boatman team.
Yeah, that's right, my boy. Thank you ever so much. He sorted the main man right out there. He absolutely loves it. And like I said, once I'm used to it, I can teach him to use it properly. And hopefully it'll make everybody's life a little bit easier when we come fishing.
Yep.
Yee. So right, guys, yes, I'm just going to walk around now. And I'm going to bait up. I'm going to chuck the rest of the... I'm going to chuck a good handful of pellet in over there, over on that. All around the third bush. I'm going to chuck a good load of pellet out there. I'm going to chuck a good load of boilie out. I'm just going to spread it all around there. I'm going to chuck the rest of the pinkies out. And I'm going to sit down with the main man and we're just going to chill out for the rest of the afternoon. And yeah, Fishing on Wheels, everyone.
Fishing on Wheels.
And hopefully everyone will bring you a fish before we go. But if I'm honest, it's not looking very promising. As you know, I fish this lake a lot. It's my go-to lake, my home lake. Usually do really well on it, but not so optimistic today. So I keep looking away. I keep seeing those bubbles over there, and I don't know whether to act on them or whether the gas is in the silt again. Probably the gas is in the silt, but I'm going to leave my rods, I think, because literally every single rod now is on the spot that I know fish feed from because I've caught from them. So fingers crossed, everybody. Main man here. very soon. Bring some action.
Fishing wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
Open up.
Hey, there he is, everyone. Main man. Sat there waiting patiently. About an hour and a half left to go, everyone. Before we got to start packing up, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't look very optimistic. I thought I'd walk over here because, see this little spot down here, right in front of this little dead peg here? I swear something showed here earlier on. I saw something come out of the water. Don't know whether they just chucked one down here for the last hour and a half or not. I don't know. I don't know. There's the main man, everybody. We're trying our best to bring you a fish. But yeah, just not happening today. Fishing on wheels.
Fishing wheels. Hi guys.
Hi guys. So we've got about an hour or so left of fishing now. We have just seen 2 fish bosh over in Peg 6 in Baldy's water. I shouted across to him to make sure that he got on that. So hopefully Baldy will bring you a fish in a minute. I think that's where I think that's where they are, to be fair, because they've all been showing like in the margin on Peg 6 on the main man side of the lake. They've been showing in that margin over there, and they've just shown in front of the small island and about mid water in front of Peg 6. And Baldy did act on that. He did get a rod straight in and get one straight out there. So hopefully everybody in a minute, at least Baldy or someone will get a fish, isn't it, my boy?
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously if you haven't already, I know there's been no fishes yet, but if you just give us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate that a lot, wouldn't we, Kyle?
Yeah.
And also, we have hit 250 subscribers. We are absolutely buzzing about that, ain't we, son? Skin, noggin.
Oh.
What are you always doing so hard? Dude. Yeah, we've reached 250 subs. So to all of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. We appreciate it so much. You don't understand what it means to us. If you haven't already subscribed, now would be a good time to hit that subscribe button for us. Try and help us reach 500. Why not, innit, son, eh?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to reach 500 now. You know, our first real milestone was obviously 250, and to be honest, I didn't think it was going to come, but in the last week or so, noticed a real increase in the subscribers. So thank you to everybody that is hitting that subscribe button. It means the absolute world to me and the main man here, don't it, Mush?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also if you do know anybody else that you think might like our stuff, why not share this video with them, and hopefully we can get their support as well. You know, it's all about trying to make this channel grow for the main man now. So he's at least got to use his new boat. I was hoping to test his new reel out with a fish, but you know, like I said, there's still a little bit of time to go, and we never stop believing, do we, son?
No.
Always believe we're going to catch. He did get some new bite alarms, but what did I forget?
To put the battery in them.
No, I actually forgot to get him. It's the little, the little square 9-volt batteries, I think they are. Yeah. I forgot to get him some of those, so unfortunately he's just been using his old bite alarms. But he has got those to try out on a trip soon. I think we're probably going to do a feeder session next. We're supposed to have done a feeder session today, but obviously because we've got all our new stuff, Kyle had his new boat and that, we wanted to come on to the Kingfisher and just try out the new stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna give my little mate Stanley another little shout out. I hope you're well, buddy. I know you'll be watching, and I know you love your little shouts out. Bless him. He's only a young little lad, Stanley. Probably our #1 fan, isn't he, son?
Yeah.
Yeah. We was obviously we were supposed to have fished with him, and that's gone wrong. We were supposed to have met. Well, we did actually kind of meet him at the Big One show, but bless him, he's really shy. So that didn't go down very well either. Bless his little heart. But I'm sure one day we're going to get to meet the little lad properly, and I hope you have a fish with him, innit, boy?
Yeah.
And we can show him our or you can show him your method feeder skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. Anyway, from the Fishing on Wheels duo,
Fishing on Wheels.
we'll hopefully bring you a fish. If not from us, from Baldy. If Baldy does get one, I will definitely run around and get you some footage of the fish. So yeah, hopefully, guys, we'll see you before we go with a fish in the net. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, son?
Yeah.
Yeah, son. You know, like I said, this is our go-to lake, and we know the lake pretty well. And yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, hello, another little beep.
Is that mine or yours?
These are mine. Make sure it's not a drop back.
Do you know?
No drop back, son. Oh well, guys, got all excited then for no reason. Oh yeah, one thing I just want to put out there. I don't think I've actually said it on the on our YouTube channel yet. Is me and the main man are actually now officially sponsored by Hoardle Lakes. So, Alvin, top geezer, we appreciate the sponsorship, mate. Really looking forward to the future with you, bud, and doing all we can to help get Hoardle Lakes out there. And it obviously means the world to me and the main man, the fact that Alvin noticed the hard work that we're doing and the effort that we're putting into this. And he decided to sponsor us. So yeah, we have actually got some nice Hoardle hoodies, which has got the Hoardle badge on the front. It's got the same badge on the back. Hang on, I'll show you because this is special. Hang on. It is, believe it or not, it's still quite chilly today. Fish are boshing over in peg 6 again. It's got our logo on the arm, everybody. Look at that, eh? Look at that, son, eh?
Yeah.
And so yeah, basically we are looking at and putting out our own merchandise soon, which is going to consist of t-shirts. We're going to do some hoodies. We'll probably get some. Well, not beanie hats. We've got the summer coming up, so we might do some caps. And we're definitely going to get some stickers out. So yeah, Fishing on Wheels, everybody. Oh, I thought that was another fish, but it's not. It's more ends having a scrap. But yeah, anyway, everyone, we'll catch up with you soon. Hopefully with another fish in the net. I'm just going to chill out for the last hour now and enjoy a bit of time with the main man. And hopefully we'll get a fish. So come on, Fishing on Wheels.
Fishing on Wheels.
And up the It's About UK. Guys. Look what we got. A nice ghosty. And I'm pretty sure, everybody, I am going to say that's the one that I've caught before with all them scars. But like I said, literally, I was just in the middle of packing up. Literally, look, I literally just got half the stuff packed away. I was just putting the table away. And the rod screamed off. Get in there, my boy. Get in there. Get in there. You happy, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good lad. Nicely in the corner of the mouth.
Where's that one then?
Maggots.
Maggots.
There you go, everybody. Just to prove. Maggots doing the do again. Oh. Yes, guys. We didn't blank. We brought you some action in the end. I'll just hold him up so you can see him all, everybody. Oh, come here, buddy. Yeah, look at him, everybody.
He's lovely.
Look, oh, come here.
I'm really.
Yeah, look at him, guys. Look at him, guys. Like I said, I'll show you the other side and then I'll weigh him up and I'll give you the exact, and I'll let you know the weight of him. I'm going to estimate probably about 15 or 16 pound. Yeah, guys, there you go, fishing on wheels. We didn't let you down. We got one right at the end. Look at the belly on him.
Fishing on
Like I
wheels.
said, I'll weigh him up now and we'll let you know the weight of him as we're leaving. Yeah, we're literally just about to go. So yeah, there you go, guys. And we bought you some fish. Fishing on wheels.
Yes!
So yes, guys, that fish was £16, 10 ounces. It was £19, 12 ounces in the sling, and then the sling was £3, 2 ounces. So yeah, fishing on wheels, everybody. Glad we could bring you a fish in the end. It was a blimmin' hard day, that was, to be fair. I honestly thought we were heading for a little bit of it, as I said through the video a few times. I honestly thought we were heading for a blank, but last knockings, as per usual. Who pops up with the magic? Fishing on wheels. So yeah, guys, I'm not sure if we'll be out next weekend, but if not, it'll be the weekend after. Probably be a feeder session, to be fair. I mean, I even fancy a little feeder session myself. Thanks for the watch, guys. Don't forget, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, helps us out massively. If you know anybody else that you think might like our stuff, please share the video with them, see if we can get their support as well. That'd be great. So from me, the main man, and the Boltmeister over there, fishing on wheels, everybody.
Fishing on wheels, everyone.
Fishing on wheels, everyone, and up the It's a Bite UK.
Up the It's a Bite UK.
Up the It's a Bite UK.
Hey, fishing on wheels, everyone. Glad we could get you a fish in the end. We'll see you in the next one, everybody.